back to Gen X versus Gen Z. I'm Bridget.
I'm Mary.
And I'm Gen Z.
And I'm Gen X.
And so this week's topic, let's talk about our new life ventures and journeys that we're focusing on over the next remainder of the year. Currently in the transition of like a new job, so I'm looking for a whole new career. I'm moving into my career officially now, full-time, which I'm so excited about. So who knows where I'm gonna end up in the next 2 months. I can't wait to come back and update you guys. But I'm gonna be working full-time as an associate clinical social worker, full-time therapist. And I'm gonna be working on my hours for my LCSW. And I just wanna make sure I'm in a place where I feel like I'm really genuinely helping people.
Yeah.
You know, I really wanna touch a certain population. So right now I'm just hunting for that population I want to touch. I'm also considering what's my next school venture because I'm a weirdo and I like to be in school.
I mean, but it's kind of like in your blood.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like to be in school. So I'm figuring out what program is next for me. And then just journeys in general. I want to travel this year, so I have a couple trips coming up. I have a big goal of like just really regaining my independence. And just kind of...
That's actually really big.
I just really want to gain my independence and just really focus on forming my identity. Because I'm at an age, I'm 26, where it's such a tricky age.
It's kind of annoying when you say like 26.
It's like, no, it's major for me. Like this is a big, like I feel like this is a hard year for me because I feel like I am getting older. And I have.
Do you feel like you're missing out when you like?
No, I don't feel like I'm missing out because I still do everything I want to do.
No, I mean I guess what I'm saying is, do you feel like because you're 26, like to you it's like much older, that do you feel like obligated, or you feel like you have to really reach a certain place at a certain time?
Yes. So I'm having a hard time like being okay with where I'm at. I'm very hard on myself. And like when I talk to other people, they're like, shut the fuck up, you're beyond your years. But me personally, I want it to be at a certain place at a certain time, so I feel the pressure coming on. And I'm not trying to allow that pressure to just like take over. I want to travel. I want to just focus on enjoying my days. I want to work out. I want to go to school. I don't want to rush life, and I'm having a hard time pausing and not doing that.
You know, like it's funny because like even though I'm going back to school and it's a different venture, I'm noticing that I'm slowing down and enjoying more the family. I'm still going for like reaching certain career type, but I'm definitely more like in the midst. I don't feel the urgency to hurry up. Like I'm actually enjoying the time off. Like I'm purposely taking some time off and like enjoying
life,
being present. So like I remember feeling that your age of like being so like, oh my god, I'm so far behind. But now like I feel like because I rushed through my 20s, like I'll give you an example. When I was in my 20s, by the time I was 30, I already had 2 kids and married. Right? Which you are ready, but because you wanted to. But ours was like, if I wasn't there, something was wrong with you. If you weren't married before 30, especially in the Hispanic culture, right? That you were like technically behind.
I think that's the problem where I'm at, because I feel like I shouldn't be there yet. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like I shouldn't. I mean, I feel like I should just be starting that part of my life at 30. But I'm in a weird place because I already have that. But now I just want to focus on my career, which
it's almost like you're going back.
I'm going backwards. And that's the part where it's kind of like I'm having a hard time sitting with.
So do you think because watching us, our generation, because I want to bring it back to like the purpose of Gen X or Gen Z, I think because you watched us, do you feel like you did our steps and you realized like, that's not the way to do it?
I felt like
because I'm doing that. Because
I feel like it was a little beyond that. I was looking for safety and security in someone because I didn't have it at home. And so that is what led me to where I'm at today, versus I should have had security at home, so I could have focused on school and career versus having to rely on a man to support me and be there for me for school and career. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm just having a hard time. I want to gain my independence. I want to be able to really focus on my career. So I'm backwards right now. I'm
stuck. I didn't have the chance to go to school, you know, because even when I did graduate, it was graduate high school, like it was never talked about. Like college was not anything.
It wasn't a big thing.
It wasn't that it wasn't a big thing. It was foreign to my parents. It was like, college, what?
My grandma was the opposite. She's like, you better go.
Because she went to college. That's the difference, right?
Yeah.
She was a business person that went to school for nursing. Like full on. I feel like for me, I did like the opposite. Now it's more like, mine is more like, I want to be more business, more like, okay.
Same. That's where I'm heading. I want to focus more on my professional self.
Yeah.
And it's hard balancing everything when you want to focus on that, because it takes a lot
of time. And your family has to be with you, because if not, it doesn't work.
No.
Yeah.
Because what's the purpose?
I think for now it's like continuing to school, like you know, as far as like, it's not for everyone, and I totally get it. Like my thing is like, my new venture is like, I already own a home now, but now I'm going to like my second home. Not to like keep up with the Joneses. It's more like, it's more an investment for me. You know, being around certain people and certain clients that I have, they think that way. So I've like learned, and it taught me. So mine is more like long term.
I get what you're saying, and I feel like I'm stuck with that too, because I feel like I should be in my house by now.
But
the house that I dream of.
Right, but you know what's interesting? I'm learning that my first home, I thought it was my dream home until like years later, and it's like, this is actually not my dream home.
Yeah.
Because my kids are older, and now it's like more of an investment. You know?
Well, that's what it is.
It's more an investment.
It is, because this is what's gonna bring you money
eventually.
Yes,
right?
And the equity can really help you with doing launching other.
And
things.
I think me just being with the older person, it's more like, he's more time crunch, right? Because he is older than me, so he's like, hey, we gotta hustle and do it now while I still have working ages that he can help me supplement the income.
Okay, that's
so it is still like a form of urgency, but in a different way, right? Like,
well, because that house could really bring you some revenue.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
That's
so
the goal.
I mean, that's really my venture for now. You know, finding the second home. I'm still going to school, but still enjoying.
Yes.
My present moments.
Yes, I love that. I need to get to there.
You will.
I have been enjoying and being present, but I've been really hard on myself, and I need to take a step back.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty good way.
The fact that you recognize that, that's even better.
So that was a good topic, guys. So that's what we have going on for the rest of the year. And until next time.